Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're going to do a quick draft of Bloomburrow this time. Moving over to quick draft for a few reasons. Number one, I have a lot of gold here that I need to convert into gems, and this is, in my opinion, the way to do that. And number two, some more I've been playing the format, more things I've been seeing about the format. It feels like one of the lessons I've learned is that blocking isn't very good in this format, and I'm not just talking about because of combat tricks, I'm also talking about because of cards like Intrepid Rabbit and I think it's called Tree Guard Duo. Basically creatures that come in and buff another one of your creatures and basically make blocking not possible. I did a quick draft, unrecorded. I ended up getting 7 wins with a Bloomburrow stack, believe it or not. I couldn't believe it either. I almost wanted to record just the results screen just to show you guys. But the games felt, for the most part, more tame. I mean, there was still... I did lose a game to Green-White Rabbits, kind of doing some of the insane turn 4, turn 5 sort of stuff that it does. But most of the rest felt reasonable. Another thing I've been seeing with some of the drafts is that you might be in a draft and say black and green are open. And so you're in the right colors, but squirrels aren't really there. Meaning either squirrel cards aren't being opened in the packs, which could just naturally be happening, or squirrels itself isn't open, but black and green kind of are. That doesn't seem as likely. It seems more like the first one. And it just makes for like fairly average-ish decks instead of decks that are like really focused on the creature type that they want to be doing. So not only do you need to get into the right color pair, you also need to get into the right creature type on top of that, which can just be a challenge that's largely out of your hands. This pack is pretty well stacked. We have Caretaker's Talent as the rare. Now you know my policy with quick drafting, we're going to take the rare. We have Splash Lasher, 3 Tree Scribe, Seedglaive Mentor, Banishing Light, and Savor, all very good pickups. But with quick drafting, we can take the rares for the collection. Now, second pick, we have a Nocturnal Hunger, which I think I'm going to take. Hopefully wheel one of these bats. Also, from my experience in the last quick draft I did, there was a lot less removal. Or people were playing like clunkier removal, like the 5 mana red common removal and the 5 mana black removal. So the games felt at least a little bit slower. Now, Caretaker's Talent, that needs tokens to enter, so that we might not be able to play. I do like the Hivespine Wolverine. And the Bloomburrow deck I had that I got 7 wins with was much more mediocre than the one we just had in the previous draft. Alright, well, here we have... I could take Head of the Homestead, or I could take Repel Calamity. I'm going to take the Calamity. I do like having one of these if we end up being in white. We still don't know necessarily what we're going to be yet. And now here's a bunch of red cards. Yeah, this is the thing about Quick Draft. My opinion is in Quick Draft, the bots tend to keep like all of the color pairs relatively, or all of the colors relatively open. So that's why we've gone from. That's why we now have a pack with a bunch of red stuff being the best thing. And I'm going to take the Brazen Collector there. And now we have some decisions we can make. We can take the Sticky Tongue Sentinel. We can take the Life Creed Duo. Or we could probably take the Raccoon Rallier. I think any of those would be reasonable pickups. I'm going to go with the Sticky Tongue Sentinel because I just like a 3-mana 3/3, especially with Reach in this format. Here we could take either Nettle Guard or Junkblade Bruiser. I'll take the cheaper card, and maybe we're going to go into white-green. That's looking like where this draft is kind of taking us. Veteran Guard Mouse is the only card here on color. Ooh, the Seedglaive Mentor Wield. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that, doing Boros again. Here we get this back, but we really have not been seeing black cards, or black cards haven't really been opened. So I'm just going to start picking up these red, white, and green cards. Yeah, I had this card too. Oh, we have Hugs here. The Grizzly Guardian. Maybe we'll be red-green. Agate Assault that we're passing. There's not much I can do about that. Ooh, the Boar. I haven't gotten to play with this card yet. It is a Boar. This is a Festival of Embers, which is not a great card. Maybe we'll try red-green. Because I'm not seeing a ton of white either. So let's cut these and let's grab this 3-tree Root Weaver. That can help us ramp into some of these big things. Because we do still want to have cheap cards. Yeah, here's the Tree Guard Duo, which I think is going to be my pickup here. Over another 3-tree Root Weaver. I'd like to get some removal. But here's a 4-drop that can probably... We can get this out of here. That could probably replace this Mouse Guard. Or I could take the Flame Cash Gecko. Or Raccoon Rallier. I think we do still need cheaper things. This lets us loot later on. Yeah, let's take the cheaper card. And here, let's pick up a Paw Patch formation just to kill creatures with flying. Or we can cycle it and get a food. Whatever we need. Alright. So now we have Roughshod Duo number 2. Or Whisker Quill Scribe number 2. How many 2-drops do we have? 3, 4 already? So let's take the 3. And let's grab a Pathmaker, because it's the only card in the pack for us. What's this do? Put a stash counter. I guess I'll grab another Frilled Spark Shooter, but we're probably not playing 2 of those. Valley Rally. I guess I'll pick it up. Sure, and we're just going to be casting big creatures. There is removal in this pack. And we're kind of lacking removal. Longstalk Brawl. Yeah, I'll pick that over Wick. Just because I'm lacking removal. Otherwise, if there was no removal in that pack, I would have picked the rare, because we might not be getting another rare here. But that's okay. And actually here, I'm going to pick this little mini sweeper, the Wildfire Howl. We have a lot of big stuff, and this can help clear out small things. A second boar. Sure. Or do I grab another Root Weaver? Well, let's take the boar. So we got a second Paw Patch formation, Intrepid Rabbit, Saver, nice cards in here. Fireglass Mentor, nice cards that aren't for us. Take the second Paw Patch. Sticky Tongue Sentinel. Only card in our colors. Now you notice there was no red and green in that pack, and suddenly, well, red and green have come back. Here's a late Nocturnal Hunter. Do I want the brew? I don't know that I want that in this deck. But I don't know if I need this either for... I guess we'll take this if we need it for removal. I guess we get each one anyways. Get a Sunshower Druid. Which might go well with our couple of Sticky Tongue Sentinels. Another one of those guys. Alright. So I think I only picked up 2 rares because I did grab that Longstalk Brawl. But I don't feel too badly about it. Because, yeah, we got him, and we have... yeah, the Caretaker's talent. Alright, let's cut a share pot. Let's keep the brew. Do we want to keep double paw patch formation? Probably. And maybe cut one of these 4-drops. We do have some things to do with our mana between the brew, the flame cache gecko. So we have reasons to want to have more lands. And hugs. And we want to be getting to our massive game-winning 5-drops. Hugs, you can be the star card. And yeah, let's get into the games. But yeah, this isn't really an expend deck. You saw that we picked up a whole bunch of green and red cards, but not a whole lot to do with expend. Just a lot of generally good cards. Up against green-black. Alright, well that stops my... Actually, no it doesn't. And yeah, we have spewed our hand onto the board in just by turn 3. And see, this is another example of blocking just being bad. Oh, well, now blocking might be good for them. I don't want to discard a card. Yeah, we'll just pause it there. 2/4 is a pretty good blocker. Alright, yeah, we're gonna kill the 2/4 and the 1/1. Yeah, we'll do it like that. And we can't use that mana. Okay, now that squirrel can forage, so that's going to be a problem. Alright, well let's pitch a card and draw a card. How about another boar? That seems good. Black-green is also probably the deck that can best be on the defensive. They have a lot of more defensive-oriented creatures like the Treetop Sentries, Cultivator. A lot of ways to just kind of bring the board to a stall. Okay, getting a bunch of lands. As are we. Well, war time. You gotta get that cultivator off the field. Oh, this can't be good. What, scales overprotect? Yeah. And there's Treeguard Duo making blocking bad. I guess we'll just take 6 here. Oh look, I can wipe my own board. I think a lot of this game also came down to just how well my opponent's 2-drop lined up with our 2-drop. And then, of course, the Treetop Sentries and not being able to really attack in early on more than once. Like, we spewed this stuff onto the field and then it hasn't done much. And red-green has issues dealing with multiple large creatures. Why is Pawn Prophet attacking? Is it just for foraging purposes? A fight spell. I could almost wipe the board here. I just don't think it's worth it. So let's do this. I was wondering if I'd get this. That's probably going to be game. That was your plan to get back pawn profit. All right. Yep, grindy black-green. This is just kind of what it does. Yeah, we're not going to beat this. Like, I could do 2 to each creature, but that kills my own stuff too, more than my opponent's. And as I said, red-green has traditional difficulty against multiple big creatures, despite being the color combination that's, like, about playing big creatures itself. Mr. Zavala. Yeah, hey, we got hugs. I am not going to play the Druid yet. I want that to pump something that isn't itself. Up against another green deck. Hopefully it's not green-black. Kind of looking like it is. Not gonna lie. Oh heck, I can attack here. Why would you just play this as a 2-1 into a 1-3? That doesn't make much sense. But I suppose it's not my job to figure out our opponent's plays. It's my job to get our opponent's life total from 20 to 0. Like, I don't understand why we're chump blocking already. Unless he just missed the first strike. Let's do this for x equals 1. Oh, I can play that card next turn. Unless one of these guys die for some reason. Okay, that's a play that doesn't add to the board. Well... It does give him a counter. Wait, did you just get a... You got a... Okay, you're green-white. Okay. I understand now. I do want the Wolverine. Maybe he won't block. Now I have to do this if I want to save my first striker, which I kind of do. Yeah, let's do this. Gift a tapped fish. No. And we'll get rid of the formation because green-white is probably not going to have too many flyers. High stride. Yuck. Why does it damage my opponent so I can play this? What's your graveyard looking like? Okay, so you could forage. Oh, don't you know I'm supposed to be the one playing these big creatures? And since our opponent foraged, that is now going to eventually overtake us. Oh, hello, Tree Guard Duo. Can I play? I cannot play both together. Let's play Tree Guard Duo then. Add +5/+5, make this a 9/9. Double blocks there and there. I don't get to kill two things. Still here I don't get to kill two things. Let's put it there. Alright, well I can use the Sentinel to bounce the Tree-Guard Duo. Opponent gonna do his own thing with Tree-Guard Duo. Didn't attack. Okay. I'm confused. But I won't complain. So the next Tree-Guard Duo is going to be +7/+7. We'll put that on the Menace guy again. Or maybe I do want it on the Trampler now. I think I do want it on the Trampler. Yeah, that works. Opponent taking 7. Now I need to calculate an all-out swing. So 3 blocks, 4 blocks. 1, it takes 2 to block this. 3, this is lethal. These 2 are lethal, this is lethal, this is lethal, this is lethal, this is lethal. You cannot block everything, opponent. I suppose I didn't need to attack with the 0-2, but he wants to be a part of the team. He did work. Gosh, I needed to conduct electricity myself to deal with some semi-big creatures. I could Kindle Spark Duo, that seems really bad. Yeah, we're just gonna... Oh! Actually, we can run this over one of the Paw Patch formations. Yeah, why don't we do that? Just so we have a catch-all answer to anything. We'll get into the next game, where our opponent is Bowbone. I go first with a hand like this. No, thank you. And we get a hand that's basically the same. Great. Thank you, Shuffler. Everything's fine. Everything's good. We need land for a few turns. Everything's fine. Everything is good. Yeah, I'm gonna bounce that. Because I don't know what I'm doing on my next turn anyways. If I get a red source, I know what I'm doing on my... This is just an easy 2-for-1. That thing can't block. Well, I don't want to do that. Maybe I notice our opponent's missing lands. Let's just continue to punish that. Because this Wildfire Howl is still going to be good next turn. Okay, he's got a land. And nothing. Well, now a Saver could end up killing my things. But I guess if that's gonna happen, let's do this. Oh yeah, because I have a reach thing, that's why that didn't attack. But if he had Saver... No, he would still be trading that. Alright. Did I call the Saver? Scales of Shale? Okay. It's not a problem, I just don't have attacks. That was still a 2-for-1, trading his Scales and the Cleric for my Wildfire Howl. I can lose 3 here. Longstock Brawl. I don't really need to fight that. And maybe I do need to fight that. Gift a tapped fish. Let's make our 4-2 bigger. I'm just thinking what a black-white deck might have, and I'm thinking like the Moonrise Cleric. Oh, there's red too. Okay. Okay, we just need to find one of our heavy hitters. I know we had to bottom one here, the boar. Hugs would be good. I could hugs for 2. Alright, what else you got, opponent? Hey, how about hugs for 2? First, do we have any attacks? Nothing that I would deem too great. Let's just play hugs. Then again, maybe... Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with that trade. Gets rid of the flyer. Brave Kin Duo, alright. Sticky Tongue Sentinel, oh boy. Well, let's play this. Do I get to attack? Downwind Ambusher? No! Oh, Sonar Strike, that's also pretty bad. But our opponent is low on resources, and we're going to have a slightly better board. And I'm looking at attacking for 7 next turn. Sinister Monolith. Okay. Yeah, you can pump your thing and attack. I'm fine taking 3 here. Because that's not going to happen next turn. Actually, we get in for 8. Gonna hold the land because we have a couple of different ways in our deck to discard it. Oh no, my Tree Guard Duo fell over. Well, now he's got... a slightly better position. I need the other... Give me the other boar. Or something here. That was a good draw for our opponent. But now we need a good draw. Oh, he pops the thing for 2 cards. One was a land. What's the other one? We don't know. Oh, hey. I don't want to gift a tapped fish. Kind of sick of doing that. You can do this pre-combat because we could just get a boar. Or we could get this stuff. Creatures do you have to bring back? The Soothsayer. Thornspine Intimidator would be kind of annoying. Yeah, we might not get out of this one. That lifelink on there. Yep. Opponent was just able to grind us out a little bit too well. What does that put us at? 1 and 2? Yeah, 1 and 2. Alright, well, let's keep going here. Scale Palax is a diamond-ranked opponent. Why do I have a diamond-ranked opponent in the 1-2 bracket? Who knows? Valley Quest Caller, that is going to just get killed here. We need to draw non-land stuff for the rest of the game, please. Ooh, did our opponent miss a land drop? Sonar Strike there, okay. Yep, our opponent missed a land drop, and we missed non-land draws. A boar would be really good here. Come on, I've got 2 of those. I've drawn nothing but lands this whole game. Because we started with 3. I've drawn nothing but land. Really, Arena? Really? Okay, the Calamity has been repelled. I haven't been able to do anything relevant for several turns now. Oh, it's Hugs. That's relevant. Hugs for 3. At least we've gotten to play Hugs quite a bit. Oh, I should have killed the Jackdaw Savior. Whatever, I'm still attacking for 6. I'm still playing all this. I could have prevented that too. I'm playing a little sloppy. Another Shrike Force. Alright, that helps clear our opponent's board up. But I feel like he got enough advantage out of that. Oh, here we go. And yeah, I'm just gonna draw lands until we lose. Okay.